thinking too much. There is no such thing as
You're good.
there is no such thing as doing.
No, I just walked over. Okay.
There is no such thing as
No.
freaking
Makes sense.
common sense.
That I just watched Common Sense. Completely disregarded walking this way. And like, did that really just happen?
Yeah.
Did that really just happen? Really? Did you just tell me you did not just see
This
that?
is why.
You know, this is the
why
second
I-
time the
I-
situation happened like
You
that.
just saw that, right? He
I
could have went
quit.
this way, but chose to go the most difficult fucking route.
He's even laughing.
You saw that, right? You saw that. Okay, I wasn't the only one. I didn't even know you were back.
I like a challenge. Let's interrupt.
That was fucking nuts. Okay. This is why the world is going down the shitter. Because yeah. So we got people who are suing Pringles and people who don't know how to take the easier way. Yeah, we are a generation that needs to be completely like
Now,
just rebooted.
No.
Rebooted. We need to
there is,
reinvent the wheel again.
that is no reboot.
We need to reinvent
No
the wheel.
reboot?
No, there is no reboot.
So how do we fix it if there's no reboot? Oh.
It's up to us to teach them not to be a fucking moron.
You can't teach that. You can't fucking teach that. You can't. Like, that was absolute stupidity.
You know what the funny thing is? They took my
It's right there. It's over there.
Where is it? Oh,
right
they
there.
moved it.
Yeah, no, they just put it over there.
You know what? I probably could have put. It wouldn't have done me any good because I usually put it in the back, and he probably would have just tried to fucking walk. But you wanna know what the funny thing is? He tried to sneak by that. You can move that. Like you literally can just shift that.
You know, he would have just done the limbo one, right? It would have made no difference at all.
The more I think about it, the more my head spins, and I do. The more I keep like, why?
You know, that kid is going to reproduce.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's going to reproduce. I'm not lying.
Back laughing.
No, I'm not lying about that. He's going to reproduce.
People, man. People. Oh, that was a great source of entertainment right there.
Well, but if you think that was a great source, the Pringle lady is even more funny.
That's just ridiculous.
But the thing is, people keep finding loopholes. Reality is you get free money.
The problem is we are at the point in our existence where you can sue anybody
For almost anything.
for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas in the past, I feel like you were limited to what you could sue somebody on.
Oh, 100%.
It's like Disney, for instance. Disney, I don't know if you know about this, which is true. Disney,
the kid
where was
was a
I
little
at? Okay.
distracted.
Disney, when you sign up to Disney Plus,
Okay.
there's a part of the contract that states you cannot sue Disney for anything, including death.
Really?
And the reason why I found this out was because there was a source online where I believe a woman's husband passed away at the park. Died from a ride. I don't know if it was a heart attack or an aneurysm. And she went to sue, or it was like the daughter went to sue Disney. And they brought out the contract that the father and the mother got two different accounts because they didn't want to pay for it, so they did the free trials. And they said that they both signed a waiver saying that nobody could ever be sued for death in their family if they die at Disney. It's in look it up. It's in it. Yep. Disney thought ahead.
What I wonder.
Disney thought ahead.
I wonder
Disney.
if there is any way to fight that at all.
You can't.
I feel like there
You
is,
can't
but-
because
It's a consumer. It's a consumer. It's
It
a
is.
It's a disclaimer.
Yeah.
It's the same way.
It's in fine writing
Nutella.
that you would
right?
never see it.
2010, Nutella was also sued by a woman for Nutella being false advertising. Nutella was saying there was a butter and it was nutritious when Nutella wasn't because X amount of sugar.
It was butter.
Yes. So there's a whole article. So the woman end up before false.
Isn't Nutella kind of like
It's a
it's
spread.
like it's like
a spread.
it's yeah, but it's like chocolate spread.
Yes, but this woman, because this woman sued Nutella because Nutella said it was nutritious and good, but Nutella was allegedly false advertising their product because they false advertised. This woman did the research and she got it right and sued them, so they have to change the advertising.
Wow.
But it goes back to like these people are learning that if I do just right, I might be able to set myself for good and get money and be all set. They don't want to do the hard work.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
Everywhere.
I mean, personally, I mean, let's be honest here. Who can? I can't blame them because if they're gonna do like one little stupid thing that they make a mistake with and they make millions of dollars like that,
Well, that's
who can
like,
blame them?
That was like Red Bull, and that was like Airstream.
Red
Red
Bull and
Bull.
Airstream.
Some guy sued. Some guy. Remember, that was a couple years ago. Some guy sued Red Bull because, quote unquote, it did not give him wings. Which in the commercial, it says Red Bull gives you wings. He actually won the lawsuit. He won the lawsuit against Red Bull because he didn't get wings.
Oh shit!
And then there was an article of a man in his 80s. There was a man, and it's funny. You would laugh at it and say, "How can someone be?" But people will take anything so literally
yeah.
to get free money.
Yeah, of course. Just to make.
but it's so messed up because now you are a new entrepreneur, you're making your product, right? And you say, okay, the product is good. I have my clients. So now you have to spend God knows how much money to draft a disclaimer on your product. So in the hopes that nobody goes by your product and sue
expects
you
to buy fucking,
and say, oh, by the way, you owe millions and millions of dollars because this person, because of your product. Now, how can I get it. Nutella is fucking big. So is Red Bull.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those companies are big. But like Joey Smo that just started a business, and if somebody decides to go after some Joey Smo,
Yeah.
it's unfair.
So what the hell was the other one? You said it was Red Bull.
Well, I think it was Airstream. It was an RV company
Okay.
that an 80-year-old man purchased an RV.
Oh.
Did you hear about that one too?
You purchased what?
He purchased an RV.
Listen to this one.
Purchased an RV.
let's
Brand new.
I heard about it.
You did.
It was a woman.
No, it was an 80-year-old man. And he put it into cruise control. And he walked out back in the RV while it was moving to make a sandwich. And it went off the road and through the woods, almost to grandmother's house, right? He turned around after this whole ordeal, went to court, and he sued the RV company because there was nothing in the manual, like how a car comes with a manual.
Right.
RVs come with manuals, right?
Yeah.
It tells you all the functions and everything.
Yeah.
That it didn't physically state, which they now, you open up every RV manual, now, because before it was never in it.
Right.
But you open up any RV manual now, and it will state right next to cruise control. It is not, cruise control is not autopilot. He thought that cruise control was autopilot. So he put it in cruise control, walked into the back to make a sandwich, and wound up in 100-acre woods. Sued it, not only got a brand new RV, another brand new RV out of it. I mean, it was a good thing the guy didn't get hurt. I mean,
obviously.
He wasn't hurt. I mean, the RV was definitely totaled.
Yeah.
But he also got money out of the deal.
That's crazy.
And now, because people are so stupid, the company has to put in their manual, cruise control is an autopilot. Like, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science scientists
To know this.
to know that cruise control doesn't drive the vehicle.
I think what is going on in this world is common sense is out of the window.
What's common
This
sense?
happened about
Law
like
exists.
This happened about like 7 years ago too. Davi incident.
That's crazy.
Common sense does not exist anymore.
That is absolutely crazy.
done common sense.
How about that? How about the Dallas game last night? You guys catch that?
I did not.
So, and now I'm trying to figure out if cheerleaders now will be offered hazard pay.
Oh,
You guys heard about
because
that?
that kick.
So, one of the cheerleaders, Michelle
She got
Simonowski,
rocked.
when she was dancing, got racked in the back of the head by the football from the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. I mean, it looked like the camera guy. I wish we could pull up video. We gotta work on pulling up video.
Yeah.
So we can show it.
I was gonna say we could do it with my phone. That's being not.
But
it's
he-
not very useful right now.
No.
My timer shut off.
Yeah.
Fucking iPhones.
But he went to punt the ball, and from what it looks like, the camera guy on the sidelines tried to stop it, but it just grazed his fingers, and it blasted Michelle in the back of the head. So now my question is, going forward, are cheerleaders going to be paid hazard pay?
I wonder if she's gonna sue now.
I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't doubt
The
it.
Cowboys already suck.
'Cause, I tried to look it up because I was curious, and I don't think cheerleaders actually make that much money.
No.
Like the NFL
I
cheerleaders.
think they do. They
They
could be making a lot more money elsewhere.
it's more of a status. Like if you look the selective process for the Cowboys cheerleaders,
I
they
think
have
it's
their
just
own
for the
TV
fame.
show.
I think it's for the fame.
It's
Oh,
very,
the Cowboy cheerleaders are probably making the most out of every
Yes,
fucking
They are.
team.
Actually, they were rated the most top paid cheerleaders was Dallas.
Yes.
Because Dallas is has a big fan base. It surprisingly has one of the biggest fan bases.
As much as they suck.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't take you to be number
Yeah.
one to have the biggest fan base.
Right.
You know, I mean, people still live in the past. I mean,
Yeah.
crying out loud. I mean,
I
I can imagine on the news cheerleaders sued.
for getting
Yeah.
hit with a football
Yeah.
in the head.
all working. All
No,
working.
but it is this whole suing thing. It's not just,
It's crazy.
but there is a company on this whole world that does, no matter what, it does not get sued.
For what?
U.S. military
Oh,
never gets sued.
No,
Never.
because they have the money to dish out for any
No,
accidents.
it's not that. It's like you.
I wonder if people have like tried.
I wonder too.
Because all right, like if you're driving down the fucking highway or the street or whatever, like the
No,
case
but I'm-
is, and they try to get taken out. I wonder if they could probably sue that way.
Yes, but I'm saying more like service members trying to do that.
I feel.
I'm sure it has. I'm sure it's someone.
I'm sure they've attempted to do it.
But I
sure
don't think it
someone
goes
has.
anywhere.
It probably doesn't. Well, because you also have to understand too. So it's you're like unless you're literally just don't give a shit and trying to get out, it's our livelihood.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, if you try to sue the military, you're fucking up your livelihood because they're basically be like, well, fuck you
Yo.
then.
Speaking of another thing, so I was laying in bed last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I never really ever go on Snapchat, right? I keep forgetting some of the times it's even on my phone.
He has Snapchat. That's
Now, like I said, I rarely ever go on. So I get a message from somebody, right?
Yep.
2 years ago, let me just go back. So remember how last week we were talking about the girls I dated? Those two girls.
Oh boy. Yeah.
So there was another one
okay.
2 years ago. I took her out on a date. And this was shortly after, like, this was right around when my daughter was kind of born, right? And me and my ex, me and my daughter's mother, we weren't together prior to my daughter being born. So it was a bit, and I met this girl online. This is another reason why I will never do online dating.
Again.
Ever. I refuse it. I think it's the worst thing. The best thing you can do to pick up anyone or to meet anyone is out and about. At a bar,
To this day, I don't understand how guys even have luck dating on the dating apps because I've tried for years and I've never, ever had luck. Except for, I think, maybe 2 girls, and I already knew them.
right.
So it was like we just like ended up like swiping on each other and like, oh, you know, like we know each other, so let's go hang out. But like random girls never had luck.
It's a hit and miss.
So
Yeah.
so this girl, right? Her parents have seasons tickets to the Sox and to the Patriots.
Ooh. Okay. There you go.
Good seats too. Good seats.
Yeah.
So she hits me up last night. I mean, 1 o'clock here, 1 a.m. here, right? And I already had a tough time sleeping. So, you know, I said, hey, how's it going? You know, and she said, what did you think of the game? Now, I haven't talked to this girl in 2 years. And I can't
She
remember
just
why.
randomly hit you up.
On Snapchat, correct.
Okay.
And I mean, I guess I was friends with her. I rarely ever go on.
Right.
So she asked me what I thought about last night's game, right? Pats game. And I give her my honest answer. I said, I think it's about time that Kraft hangs up his hat and he retires and he sells the team to somebody who, is younger, right? Has the money, who's younger, and who wants to rebuild the team into a better sport. Like, Kraft has had his years with Belichick and Brady, and I think it was the best dynasty that anybody in their lifetime. I mean, a majority of the people now have literally lived through the Brady-Belichick era. And with them too comes along Kraft. But one leaves, then the other, and now the other one's making stupid moves with purchases. They got rid of Mayo. So I give her, needless to say,
Give her the whole spiel.
I give her my opinion. She asked. She goes off on me out of the fucking blue. She says, she said, quote unquote, who are you to decide on somebody when they need to retire? This and that. Like, she talked, she spoke to me like I just insulted her dad. Her parents are old.
Your opinion.
Her parents are old. So almost like I insulted her dad.
Oh my God.
All right. Now, I let her go off on me. She went off on me. She goes, well, how many dates did we go on she started going on about how many dates. Right? On how many dates we went on in the past. And I said, 1. The only one I can remember is picking her up. She goes, well, we went on 2. We went to this place in Burlington and blah, 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 blah. I said, well, I don't remember that one. And then so she kept going on. She goes, see, you talked a lot of shit about, Kraft and how old he is, and this is the reason why. And then you started, and when we went on a date, you were talking about your ex and this and that, and my daughter's mother. I said, well, this is what happens when you date people. Yeah. I said, the last time I checked, you haven't dated anybody, and you're still living at home with your parents, and you teach.
Teenager fighting, bro.
Out of the blue. 2 years?
Yeah.
So again, she rips into me again about my opinion on last night's game. And she said, well, since you can't remember that we went on two dates, you must be just like Kraft, so maybe you should hang it up and retire. And I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. You just reminded me why I stopped talking to you. Bye, Felicia. And I blocked her. But it was just so random how a ghost of Christmas past could just suddenly come back.
Randomly, she was
Out of
honestly
the blue.
bored.
I thought I had her blocked already. She has those eyes that look like she will make you kill people.
Like crazy eyes.
And not be charged for it. Do you know what I mean? She'll make you kill people, but she'll be all right. Like the Manson.
How did you meet
the
her?
Manson mindset. Online. This is why I stopped dating online. This is why I will not go online to date I don't care. Even if you see anything online with my name on it, it was probably old, and I don't know how to get rid of shit like that. So I let it
I am
fucking
definitely
roll.
creating a
But I
Tinder
do
profile for this
not
guy.
go online
this-
for fucking anything when it comes to dating. I'd